Alrighty, welcome back everyone. It is LaughNgamez here. I'm back. It is time for another Starcraft 2 1 vs 1 replay cast. Today we have got ourselves another one of those bot versus human games. It's going to be a rematch. In the top left, it's myself. I was going to say none other, but that seemed a little bit full of myself. And seeing as how these bots have humbled me in the past, I think I don't want to do that too much. Now on the bottom right, we've got Ketroc's bot, which totally just wrecked me in the previous game we played. I went for a bit of an odd cheese, just very off the cuff. Not my best game. So I thought, what else to do against Ketroc's bot than to go for a cannon rush? If you're going to Protoss, you may as well Protoss hard. And so that's what I decided to do in this PvT against this bot. Now, before we get into too many cannon actions here, let's hit that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know that you do want to keep seeing me compete against these bots, or to point out strategies that work against them and that kind of thing. I will try and link where you can download to play against these bots. There was a few of you that asked that. If I forget to link that, join the Discord and let me know, or just with a simple Google sc2ai.net, you can find them, or sc2ai.net. Yeah, you can find how to play them. Ketroc's bot actually went for a bunker. I, of course, didn't know this when I was playing. So went for that low ground bunker, but I already had a cannon on the way. We see these SCVs coming out in droves, trying to surround this cannon. I actually panicked a little bit here and threw down the second cannon. I'm like, oh no, that's not good. Am I actually going to have a failed cannon rush? Fortunately, Ketroc's bot elected to retreat instead of commit any further, and so that was very good for me. And then behind this, I immediately went into my Nexus. I didn't want to commit to the cannon rush because I thought, you know, maybe the bot could pull off a defense with the cannons not so far away. I purposely put this one nice and far away. After the strong SCV reaction, I even tossed down a second one just to lock Ketroc's bot in. This bot, I think, has been messed with a little bit by me, and then I just go into normal macro Protoss play behind this. And ladies and gentlemen, leave a comment down below saying more bots. More bots. Every comment actually does help a long time, and I know you guys are a lot, and I know you guys are an awesome community. Ketroc's bot does go for a second factory here, which is a little bit risky, it seems. On one base, when you've only got 2 gases available, it's incredibly gas intensive. It's got an idle factory here. It does go for a command center. Despite not having cleaned up the cannons at its natural yet. But as far as just staying on one base goes, that doesn't look too good for Ketroc's bot. We see an SCV move out, going to build an eBay. I guess around this time we'd usually have the planetary on the way at the natural for Ketroc's bot, if I had to take a guess, or coming up soon anyway. Instead we get a command center in the high ground and a tank on the way. Now, behind this, my thought process was Ketroc's bot like Banshees, like Cyclones. I'll just go for some Phoenix in this game. They're actually very good as long as you control them all right against those units. They help catch the Cyclone. They're really good at shutting down the Banshees. So I think that's really what I want there. And then my plan was, yeah, just to be greedy behind this, prevent Ketroc's bot from getting any bases, abusing this sort of bot derpage, and we do see a little bit of that here as an SCV rallies out into my cannon. I'm actually kind of curious where that SCV was going. I'm not sure. Okay, I was trying to start a command center in a different location. However, the SCV died, and we actually see a bit of behavior from Ketroc's bot here. I mean, at first it sent 1 SCV, then it tried to send 2. Neither of them made it out. It elects just to send another one, and you're starting to see the classic SC2 AI trend in which the bots don't really adapt as much as they should. It's just going to keep trying to get that command center going and going and going. I did have a probe looking for this to make sure that there wasn't any expansions like a base floating out or anything like that. Ketroc's bot's still trapped on one base. Instead of mustering up a force to try and break the contain, it just tries to out-expand it as its behavior. I feel like this is something that you could accommodate for if you're a bot author, but keep in mind the bot authors, they write their bots for bot versus bot, not really bot versus human. Not so much anyway, but this kind of thing does happen in regular games too all the time. None of these bots are flawless, but something like this, losing 11 SCVs, which I was getting pretty confident at this point. Just being like, alright, 11 SCVs, that's a pretty good number to kill. Ketroc's bot does try and send out 2 SCVs, which is good to see. Saying, okay, if one doesn't make it, I'll try and send 2. I suppose that's the behavior there. You think the next logic would be to try and send 3, instead it just tries to send 1 after that, and then just more and more and more, and it really puts a drain on the economy of Ketroc's bot. Despite that though, it is still building up Cyclones, getting up Magfield Accelerator, and we know Cyclones in the hand of AI control are no joke. But yeah, these cannons are having a good time, getting lots of SCV kills. But yeah, at some point, you might want to make it so that your bot just calls it and changes it up a little bit more so than Ketroc's bot is doing. The 2 SCVs is a nice touch. I believe this one's heading north, so it is just trying a different location. At this time, I reveal my Phoenix. I run into all the Cyclones of Ketroc's bot. A little bit of chat there. Just realizing now these Phoenix aren't hallucinations. Wake up, our Viking pilots. Wake up. Wake up, our Viking pilots. The enemy is getting flyers. Turrets are on the way already, though. That was even before my Phoenix were revealed, I believe. But yeah, Ketroc's bot's still just on 1 base. Behind this, I'm just throwing up just getting up probes, getting up a Twilight Council. The plan is to go into Blink behind this. Yeah, and then things are looking pretty darn good for the old LaughNgamez with this one. When in doubt, cannons out. This cannon's up to 28 kills, guys. This game looked pretty darn good for me. I said I'd cast them all though, but then really the next question is whether I was going to be able to break Ketroc's bot. I figured I'll just go for a blink attack and see. I'm so far ahead, 3 bases versus 2. Or versus 1, pardon me. All the SCVs are dying that belong to Ketroc's bot. It can't replace them as fast as it needs. It's so focused on getting up that extra base, but it just never happens. And that really was the checkmate. Without this strategy, I'd fear Ketroc's bot though. So I think at some point I'm gonna do another match, which I don't contain it with this strategy. But yeah, I go throw up 7 more gateways, even more so than I really needed. I didn't actually realize how many gateways I got up to, but it was quite a few, I guess. How many gates did I get up to? 11 at least, even more than that in the end. So I go up to like 14 gates. Just start warping in a boatload of stalkers, and then pretty much just send it. There was only 1 tank. The Cyclones are good, and they trade pretty efficiently. But at this point, yeah, the Phoenix left. That was about it. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure to stick around and watch the perspective of my gameplay. Let me know if there's any other bot content you want to see. Ketroc's bot made the end of the game there saying, "What are you doing in my swamp, donkey?" And yeah, that was pretty much it. Just like a lot of AI games, sometimes the end is a little bit underwhelming. And I can cheese these bots out, but I imagine over time their behavior is going to get better and better, and it'll get harder to cheese them. But yeah, thanks so much to everyone for tuning in. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Wait, don't go anywhere. Watch the perspective. Autopilot's hard at the end of the game, not to end the cast. Oh, okay, guys. You know what time it is. It's time to get our vengeance on that cheeky little Ketroc bot that just wrecked me in the last game. So gonna be trying to cheese it out. Just got off work and I was thinking about this bot all day, thinking about how I was gonna get the dub. Whether I actually will or not, that's to be seen. But yeah, make sure to hit that like button for more of these bot games, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, the bot even remembers. Oh gosh, I totally did the wrong screen there. Oh dear. Okay, this is me. Yeah, make sure to go ahead and hit that like button. Comment down below more bots. But yeah, PvT against Ketroc bot. The bot totally kicked my butt. Just more so in a macro game in the previous one. I tried to go for some very ineffective cheese. I'm going to try and change it up a little bit this game. I am going to still cheese, though. Not my regular PvT build. I'm actually gonna use cannons, which isn't something that I usually do. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw up just a pylon here. See how much the bot reacts to this. Because, like, the plan is not to go for, like, an in-your-face cannon rush. It's to go for, like, a cannon contain. See if I can get the bot to feed some units into some cannons. So that pylon of mine is just a little bit late. Ketroc's bot has yet to scout this out. I am going to go for my own Nexus pretty quickly here, though. Pulling the boys. Oh, is it actually gonna kill off this cannon? Oh dear. Hopefully not. Canceling 7 SCVs, Ketroc's bot bombarding, chat spamming, chat spam. You have not enough minerals. That is some detailed response, though. It didn't look too bad, though. If you guys saw what Ketroc's bot said. Hope it doesn't look too bad. No, it didn't look too bad. You're doing alright, Ketroc bot. Even though I'm coming for you. I wonder how good DTs would be against Ketroc's bot. I'm gonna go for Phoenix here, though. That's my plan. Deal with the Banshees. Send that probe down a little too early.
Successful. You have not enough minerals.
Still up against a one base bot. I wonder how long that's gonna last. Okay, I'm starting to worry about some potential Banshee harassments. We're gonna throw those up.
Teleport successful. You have not enough minerals. Time. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough.
An SCV is trying to make it out. Is this just a... I'm totally gonna jinx it here by saying, is this just a simple cannon rush victory? But so far it's looking pretty good for me.
I will comply.
Those are not Haluk. So I'm gonna go for blink or charge because that is a lot of cyclones. Yeah, this bot still hasn't broken the contain. Keeps trying to rally out SCVs. It has got to be a very tough thing to say, oh hey, at what point do I let my bot know that it, or does my bot need to know that it should try and break out of this location?
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
To our enemies.
Just keeps rallying out SCVs. Is this just how you get an easy dub?
Teleports.
Not all bot games are so exciting, I guess, but I wonder how long Ketroc's bot is gonna stay contained like this. Just keeps rallying out SCVs. I think we may have got our cheesy vengeance, guys. Let's see if I can wrap this one up. I should have gone for charge. It would have been easier to break it with charge, but alas.
You must construct additional pylons. Upgrade.
I am here in the shadows.
You have not enough minerals.
I am eager.
Not enough energy. Mineral field. Mineral field depleted.
Am I gonna wait? I don't think I'm gonna wait. The smart thing to do would be to wait, but I don't want to make a video if it's gonna be like a super duper unexciting game, so we're gonna try and end this. See if we can get the kill.
I am here.
You have not enough
I am here.
You have not enough minerals.
Yeah, that's probably enough stalkers, right?
The sky. I am the voice. I am here in the shadows.
You have not enough minerals.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got... Is this series just gonna turn into me cheesing all the bots that outplay me in a macro game? Is that what this is gonna be? Oh man, I'm a dirtbag. Even the bots know it.
I am here in the shadows.
What are you doing in my swamp? Oh, that is fantastic. What are you doing in my swamp? Donkey!
Engaging the enemy.
You have not enough minerals.
I am here in the shadows.
Stalkers are pretty slow at killing buildings. I just realized that there's a command center floating over here.
Skies. Let our enemies go.
Research complete.
Okay guys, thanks for watching. This one was a little bit anticlimactic, but I'm gonna post all my games against these bots, and I'll probably try more of a macro game against Ketroc's bot at some point. I want to try like Tempest and that sort of, and High Templar sort of against it. I think that would be really fun. But yeah, that was the game. Yeah, thanks so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't, join the Discord, consider becoming a member, and yeah, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.